Hello everyone, it is great to see you here once again on Dee's Delights. Today I have a special guest. Angie Ferry is back! Woo!
Hey, how you guys doing? How's everybody doing out there?
We're going to make some food today. We're actually going to make a couple of dishes, aren't we, Angie?
Yeah, you asked me for 2 recipes.
Yes.
You know.
So Angie...
And I kept giving her ones that I'd given her before.
Yeah, I was like, did you do this? Yeah, I did. Whoops, there's still a bubble.
We have bubbles. We're having a bubble party.
So Angie, tell us a little bit about this recipe. The first one we're going to do is the sweet potato casserole.
Yes.
And sweet potato casserole is great because it's like a dessert, but yet we could classify it a healthy vegetable, right?
Yes. Well, yeah, with a lot of stuff added in, you know. Whenever we used to have covered dish dinners at the Church of the Brethren, where I was, going when I was in grade school and high school, one of our members, Roy Harshberger, and he had Roy's Drapery Shop, he would bring this dish to the dinner. Everybody loved it. It's a dish. You think it's a dessert, but my sister had asked him for it, and he went down to Virginia to install their drapes at their house there in Springfield, and so he sent her a letter with the recipe. Yeah. And she passed it along to me for us to make it today.
Well, look at the date at the top.
February 16th, 2000. Okay.
Yeah. So it's already 22 years ago that she got this recipe. Mm-hmm. And 22 years of making it, right, Angie?
I don't know, because she's like, she's more into the Weight Watchers thing. She's, more of a healthy. I don't know how much she makes. I know she used to make it when we would have Thanksgiving dinner now.
Yeah, for special occasions.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's not something you want to have all the time.
No, gosh, no, you can't, because look at all those goodies in there.
I know. But since Thanksgiving's coming up, this might be something good.
Yeah.
It's different, because not everybody likes sweet potatoes or yams.
Yes.
But I guarantee everybody that I know that have had this, I don't like yams, I don't like sweet potatoes. They like this. They'll eat this.
Yes, and I see here she uses the Bruce's yams. Now I have too big of a, we're going to use about 2/3 of that can because she uses 2 14 ounces, which would be 28 ounces. This is a 40 ounce, so we'll use about 2/3 of that, and that should be good.
Right, you got to watch the math with
the math. That's right. That's right.
It's not my strength.
So we'll just throw a few of those sweet potatoes out, because we're going to drain them anyway.
And then the reason I'm up here is that we had a reunion with our class of 80 and 81, which Tanya and Doug hosted, which they did a great job again. And they did an excellent job with out on the pavilion. It was cold and rainy, and they set up a tarp system. We had a fire pit inside.
Oh yeah, it stayed nice and warm. I think we checked the temperature is about 70 degrees, and we started having this at our house, a party, every year instead of waiting every 5 years. Why do you think we don't wait every 5 years, Angie, now that we're getting up there?
Some of us could be dead.
I know.
Or in a hospital, or
getting ill,
or in, over at one of the nursing homes.
Yes. We're getting to that close. We're not that close, but it's on the horizon.
I'm not there yet.
No, I'm 60, but Angie's birthday is when?
November.
It's
coming up.
Angie will be that blessed age of 60.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. You'll love it.
I felt like I was 60 about 10 years ago. So
I know. Just moving on up.
Right.
All right, Angie. Well, I'm going to go ahead. I'll drain the sweet potatoes if you want to start measuring out everything else. Now, I have butter. I don't have margarine. I think it's going to be fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
This is our Bruce's yams.
Yes.
In the can.
Yep, and what is, see it says Bruce's Yams, that's the name I guess of the company, right? Because here it says cut sweet potatoes in syrup.
Yeah, I guess.
So anyway, I'm going to measure about 2/3 of this out.
Okay.
If you start getting the rest of the ingredients going there.
So 1 cup of melted margarine.
Yes, I have a little pan on the stove.
And I think I was pretty funny last night.
I think you were. You were on a roll. Angie had everybody laughing.
Just like old times.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
What else do we need to measure out?
I need a cup of sugar.
Cup of sugar. Got sugar in there.
Okay. This is the cup?
Yes.
Okay.
Cup of sugar.
All right.
I got the 2 eggs here and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we can start putting that all in one bowl. I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, we got a little guest.
Here's Weston again. Okay. He's been traveling with me this past weekend. All different sights and sounds for him. But he travels well. He's a good boy.
Yeah, he's been good.
He was here last night for the reunion, so.
Okay, so we'll put the potatoes in the bowl.
Okay.
And of course, those were drained.
And here's the sugar.
Throw it on in.
Put it in.
Yep. And the 1 cup of melted margarine, which we have butter, which would be 2 sticks melted. Go ahead and put 2 eggs in. Now, of course, we can check the eggs here.
Okay.
Because...
Yeah, they tell you to break it into a bowl.
Yeah.
Sidewall first. Come on in. You come in. Come in. And then after we add the margarine, then what?
Then we're just going to mix it and pour it in the pan.
Okay.
But you know, I'll throw the, 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and put the eggs in here. That's 2 eggs. These dishes that we're making are so simple, but they're so good. Right, Angie?
Yep, absolutely. I'm gonna have to step aside and take my clothes off because I'm getting hot.
Oh, yeah.
My shirt. My sweatshirt. No, not my clothes.
Yeah.
We don't want that on there. That would be bad.
Yeah, well, you know,
And
maybe to the geriatric crowd, they would appreciate the old geezers.
Nobody wants to see that.
Pour that in.
All right.
Right there just went 1,600 calories added to the dish.
Absolutely. You know. Are we gonna need this pan again?
No. We
Okay.
should be good.
Just get the margarine in there. Get the sides scraped down. Alright, how's that look?
That looks pretty darn good. There it is. We're going to pour this into a pan. Probably, I don't know, might have been able to get away with a 9x9 or an 8x8.
Sure. Now, how are we going to chop the pecans?
Oh, I have a chopper.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're not going to do it by hand with a knife on a cutting board. Take us all day. All right. For the topping, we're going to need 1 cup of light brown sugar. There we go.
We're going to need 1/3 cup of butter. So thankfully on here, it shows 1/3 cup. Isn't that cool? That's about 5.5 tablespoons.
Put that back in the baggie. Because that's the thing too, with brown sugar, it gets hard. You gotta
yeah.
put it in baggies, and I put mine in actually the freezer.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Now, does that...
I mean, when you get it out at room temperature, it softens up, but it kind of, I think it makes it, stay soft.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
So it doesn't get all hard and chunky.
And it tends to get hard and chunky.
And you have to always go out and buy new.
That's right.
So, and now with the way that our supply chain is, things aren't as readily available in the grocery store now.
That's right. Do you know I had to go to 2 grocery stores to get chicken?
Really?
Just this basic chicken breast I have in there.
Right. And they're saying too that like with the baking season coming up for Christmas cookies and all, that butter might be hard to find.
Butter?
Yeah.
Wow. And you can't even really stock up on butter too long because it's only good for so many months.
Yeah, it'll go bad.
Yeah.
So.
Even though I've used butter that looks a little outdated. Yeah. Not for you guys, of course, but...
Yes, melted margarine.
Okay, so you can mix that, and do you the 1/3 cup of flour? I do have a 1/3 cup.
Still have these vintage flour container.
Had those for like 50 years.
Alright, so...
Oh, gotta chop pecans. Pecans, you call them pecans, don't you? Or don't you?
I do call them pecans. I think it depends on what day of the week it is.
What comes out of your mouth?
Yeah.
Just gonna put it in my little pampered chef thing.
Now can I go ahead and put these ingredients in the bowl?
Yes, you may. Angie, would you like to experience the joy of chopping some of these pecans that I've gotten on the floor?
Sure.
That's it.
I thought it was electric.
No electric.
I used to do this for my mom when we would bake cookies. Oh, I felt like the palm of my hand was going to just have to go into a cast or something when we got done. They're not fine enough. Keep going.
Yeah, I didn't do mine real fine, but yours looks like they're going to be good. Mix those together, then we will sprinkle them. So we got the 1/3 cup melted margarine, 1 cup of light brown sugar, 1/3 cup of flour, and 1 cup of chopped pecans.
Yes.
So Angie's gonna mix that around. Angie, do you want to sprinkle? Or would you prefer not? What would you like to
You
do?
go ahead, since I'm sprinkling all over your floor.
That's okay, we'll see. Okay, then we're just gonna bake it in the oven at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. And it says to bake it uncovered. So we'll see you back here in about 30 minutes and we'll let you know what we think of it.
I think we're gonna like it.
I think we are.
And I think you will too.
Yes. See you shortly. The sweet potato casserole, we should have put it in like an 8x8 dish or just like a 2.5 quart casserole dish probably, huh? Doug wants more of this, so.
That's where all the sugar's at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean,
And if anybody doesn't like sweet potatoes, they always eat this.
yeah, oh yeah.
A little bit of ice cream on top of it.
Oh. Good idea.
Ice cream and sweet potatoes.
It's like sweet potato pie with no crust.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. So no, it's good. Just put it in an 8x8 pan, unless you double the recipe, then put it in a 9x13. So thanks for joining us here once again on Dee's Delights. We hope you have a fabulous week, and we hope to see Angie real soon.
All right.
Thank you, Angie.
Thanks for coming.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.